What is up, guys? Michael here with Valencia Fan TV, bringing you another video about the club we all love, Valencia. Be sure to subscribe for the latest news, match recaps, predictions. Wow, guys, how often can we say another 3 points for Valencia, 2 consecutive wins? Take this time and really appreciate it for what it is. What an incredible start to the season, guys. I'm absolutely buzzing right now. I think everyone that I've talked to about the game is feeling the same way, and we're off to a really hot start out of a season that I think no one really expected too much from. I think we all were hopeful, as you obviously always are, but no one really had high hopes for the season other than seeing the development of some young players. But they've proven us wrong twice now on this occasion, and it's been an absolutely dream start for our club. So let's get right into it. Coming out of the gate, we were in the standard 5-3-2 formation. We had Hugo Duro and Diego Lopez up top again. We had the same midfield of Almeida, Papalu, and Fran Perez. And then we had the same back five with Gaia, Sank, Paulista, Diakabi, Correa, and then Mamadashvili in goal. And I couldn't really have any complaints again by this. Again, I was kind of on the fence with Perez. I thought Guerra should be getting the start, but Perez played brilliantly, so I can't say much there. Coming into the game, I thought we started on the front foot. We had all the chances. We came out very aggressive. We were eager to try to get this win, and we definitely looked motivated. Like that's the number one thing that I took away from the first 10, 15 minutes. We actually wanted to get out there. We wanted to pick up the win, and we weren't just sitting back. We didn't think we were just because we're Valencia on paper, we're automatically going to win. We came out and we knew we had to fight for every single ball, and the boys did that. Really, one of the most fluid attacking performances I've seen all season. The first 15 minutes of the game, I thought we were moving the ball very well. I think we had a lot of chances, and that's probably the best we've looked all season from an offensive perspective. Diego Lopez actually had a really good shot on the 15th after 15 minutes. After an excellent through ball, just couldn't put it in the net. That was kind of the theme of our first half. We had a lot of great chances. We just couldn't get that ball into the net. And I think for a large portion of the game, I sat there wondering like, is this going to be one of those games where we have a bunch of good chances, there's a bunch of close calls, but we never actually get across the finish line? But it wasn't to be the case today. I thought that Las Palmas definitely grew into the game as the first half went on. They dominated possession, and I actually got some back and forth with another fan about who was actually playing a little bit better. Las Palmas had the majority of the ball, but we actually had some better chances, and our expected goal differential, or expected goals, was actually higher than theirs throughout the first half. So I think we were the better team overall in the first half, although Las Palmas did certainly hold their own. Diakabe had another big tackle, I think the 24th minute or so. Las Palmas was through. They had a great chance to score a goal, but Diakabe stuck out his magic boot and somehow stole the ball away and started a counteroffensive. So another solid performance from the man who's once much maligned, and I can't say enough about the guy. He's really kind of the heartbeat of the team at this point. And I guess on according to ESPN at least, he was kind of lining up specifically in that box to box midfield role. He's certainly playing there, whether he's officially listed as a defender or not. Ultimately, that doesn't really matter. He's getting up. He's getting up for attack. He's getting back on defense. He's doing it all right now for Valencia, and really one of our most important players throughout. I thought Correa was brilliant throughout the entire game. He had an excellent opportunity in about the 40th minute. He had some space. He really did everything right on the play other than the finish. He actually hit the ball really hard. Kept it low right at the goalie, though. The goalie was able to make a pretty good save and bounced out. And that was just another one of those instances where I was like, it's just not going to be our day finishing wise. We're going to have a bunch of chances, but we're just not going to score any of them. Moving into the second half, we finally saw Javiguera, I think the man we all wanted to see, come on. I think about the 50th minute or so, and it took no less than 1 or 2 minutes for him to have an instant impact. He had a great through ball that went straight to Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez, he had a great opportunity at it. He just couldn't put it away, and that's kind of been the story of his season so far. He's getting some opportunities, and he's getting very close, but he's just not scoring. Granted, it's only been 2 weeks, and I expect him to come around, but we're going to need a little bit more out of him up top if we're actually going to achieve something this year. Um, Las Palmas had a couple of great chances off the break. And at this point, I was starting to get nervous. I thought Las Palmas was probably gonna break one off us and just get a quick counter goal. Wasn't meant to be, of course. And in the 72nd minute, we got the handball that was ultimately given by VAR. VAR has been pretty kind to us this year, and it continued in this game. The first thing I saw was Hugo Duro stepping up to take the penalty, and I was instantly like, get the ball out of Duro's hand. Somebody steal this. Somebody go over to Hugo Duro, physically steal the ball from him. But finally, Papalou stepped up, took the ball, and I was a little nervous with Papalou. You know, he hasn't scored a goal yet for Valencia. Obviously, it's just the second game, but he doesn't strike me as a player who's a big time goal scorer, and I think he hadn't actually taken a penalty for over 3 years. But needless to say, he stepped up. He calmly took the penalty, put it right down the middle. Um, Maybe a little bit fortunate that the goalie moved. I guess you could also say he read the situation well. But nonetheless, Valencia got on the board with a 1-0 lead in the 73rd minute. From there, it was always going to be tough, right? It was always going to be us trying to defend for the last 15 minutes while they come on with the attack. And that's exactly what happened. In the 76th minute, Guerra did have another great through ball with another great attacking chance that we couldn't convert. Story of the season. And then kind of the one sour note coming out of the game was Hugo Duro's injury. They're saying it's a calf cramp. So if that's the case, it's not going to be that severe. I think it might be a little bit more severe than that. Typically, you wouldn't see a player come off necessarily with a cramp. Typically, they're going to try to get some fluids in there. They're going to try to keep him on. But to see him come off immediately and then to see him on the sideline with no shoe, I was a little bit concerned. But ultimately, they're saying it's just a cramp, and hopefully that's the case because we definitely need him moving forward. Attack continues to be our weakest area, and it's definitely not looking any stronger with the loss of Duro. The game, as expected, became very physical late. There was a lot of back and forth. A couple chances I thought Las Palmas had to actually steal the equalizer, but it wasn't meant to be from their side. Mamarashvili continues to be a rock at the back, and it's now been over 110 consecutive minutes without allowing a goal. And we're making the Mestalla a fortress again, which is exactly the way it needs to be. And what can I say, guys? What can I say coming out of this game? Really, the perfect start to the season. Absolutely great game from the team. They showed so much heart. We have a perfect 6 points out of 2 games, and it's actually the first start we've had with 2 consecutive wins to the season since 2008. And I'm starting to feel more confident, guys. I'm starting to believe in this team. And I was joking around that the this is Valencia finally getting us, right? So we're buying into the team. We're finally starting to believe that we can accomplish something this year. And then this is just setting us up for us to be let down. But for at least another week, guys, I still believe in this team. And as of right now, I'm thinking we can push on for Europe. Of course, that's the eternal optimist in me, and I'll probably be proven wrong very shortly. But for now, amazing effort by the boys, amazing effort by Baraja, Amut Valencia, and I can't wait to celebrate next week's game and next week's win with you all. Take care, guys. Bye.